Hello and welcome to the video. As you can see, we have this Chicago Northwestern freight car right here. Now, this is a video that I didn't think, that I would ever have to make because, there's videos, all over YouTube of, rail fans being harassed, and not doing anything wrong. And I've been a rail fan pretty much my entire life, pretty much my whole life, really. I've been a rail fan, and I've never had any issues. And as a matter of fact, I've kept really good relationships with the railroads. I've met many different engineers, track crews. I've wrote fan letters to all the different railways, and I've even been complimented by railroad workers for keeping safety a top priority. Not standing on the tracks or trespassing and, all that type of stuff. Well, today, came down to my spot in Provo Yard. I've been coming to this spot for, a whole year now. The BNSF 9746 was in town, SD70 Mac E, so I came down to come see him again. And, I wasn't there for even an hour, before a dude came up and was asking me if I had permission to be here. And I was like, this is a public street, because there's a public road that goes through the yard. If you look it up on Google Maps, the state of Utah and the city of Provo has as a public street. It is not private property, and I've been here for a year and have talked to many train crews while being in this spot, and it's never been a problem before. So, he goes on and on, how I don't have no right to be here and all this type of stuff, really just trying to strong arm me and, question me about, why I was there and all that type of stuff. And, he's like, you have permission to be here? And I was like, this is a public street. And he's like, no, this is actually railroad property. Meanwhile, behind him, there's literally the public street sign, right behind him. And then I went on to mention, how I've had, many conversations with, Utah Railway workers while being in that spot. And, it's never been an issue before. And then he just completely discounted that and was like, have you had any talks with management, though? This is where my dad spoke up, because he had literally just talked to the manager of the whole railway, just a few days earlier. The general manager of Utah Railway, he had just talked to him. And it was just, a very strange experience. I'd seen this type of stuff on YouTube, but, I had never, I had never dealt with that, type of stuff before. And, just, completely uncalled for. I always put, railway safety at the top of my game. And, many train crews that I've met will say that. Like I said, I've been complimented by crews for, not standing on the tracks, high visibility vest. I've never been someone to walk on tracks, go past no trespassing signs, climb on locomotives, steal number boards, like a lot of, I guess what other rail fans would call foamers do. I've never stolen property, I've never damaged property, never done that in my whole career as a rail fan, but, on public property and just harassed for no reason. So just thought I would make this video, just very strange.